Hey, and just like that, it's time to play some Minecraft today, guys. Woo! How exciting. Whoops. Jeez, that guy's going nuts. Whoa, 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 dude. Slow down there. My goodness. Well, that skeleton was out of control. Hey, guys, so this is Kimise. Sorry, let me go ahead and get this adjusted back. I am super excited. It's Friday. It's time to do some KimiseCraft. We're on a new earlier schedule. Instead of doing the late night streams, we're going to go ahead and try doing afternoons. I think afternoons seem to work better. And I'm excited to be back here on the server for another episode of KimiseCraft. Uh-oh, it's night. I've got all sorts of things here. Let's get rid of these guys. Very cool. So I'm super excited. This is going to be a great day. I've got some cool things. Well, maybe not some cool things, Sans, but I got some things planned to do today. Looks like all my guys are going to start waking up here in just a minute. It's starting to get daytime. Let's see here. Oh, I got some junk in my inventory already. Let me go ahead and adjust my volume real quick for my ears. Testing. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Wow, Kimberly, this is looking so cool up here. Her tower is really, we just got to do some block variation in the actual tower itself. And her Rapunzel tower is very, very much alive. Very cool. I hope everybody's doing well on this Friday. It's time for the weekend. Yay. Whoosh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, she hasn't started decorating or anything yet in here, but it's getting there. She's getting it all looking nice in here and very, 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 very nice. Very cool. Okay. Well, what have we been doing? Well, I had a little guy down there using my bed. Very nice. My villagers getting all over the place. If you were with me, you would have saw the gold farm that I did. And that's helped me to start trading with some of my villagers because I want to use her rotten flesh for the priests because we want to go ahead and get the priests unlocked so we can start buying bottles of enchanting from them. So that's pretty exciting. What else is going on today? Well, we've got usual villager stuff. It looks like, you know, the iron golems are taking care of the zombies, which is fantastic. A couple of these guys a little worse for wear, it looks like. That's okay. They'll still be around for a while. But, you know, and the villagers will spawn somebody new in too. It's great to walk around and see everybody moving around, all the villagers coming out and checking stuff out. There they are there. And then over here in the second side of the village over here as well, we also have these villagers, not quite the same group, same cozy company, but they're coming out. You know, maybe see the farmers out to work. No, not quite yet, but they will. But yeah, you know, like we got this guy here. Ah, Shepherd. Yeah, I could probably trade that pretty easy and get him upgraded. Very cool. I don't need all the shears though. Very nice. Okay, so what do we want to do today? Well, I felt like today is going to be a little bit of a building day, but we got to go ahead and get some materials first. Let me show you what I mean. If we walk down the avenue here and we take a left into our single-family home areas, you know, we got the Phoenix house, which is still looking great. Love this house. Love the way that turned out. And then we walk down a little bit further and we get to the... Sorry, let me adjust something. I don't want that spiking out. Yeah, there we go. Hey, there we go. Okay, good. Sorry, just want to make sure my levels were good. Okay, we come down here and we got the Prismarine house, and I still got to come up with a banner for this place. And this place is looking pretty sharp. I'm still very happy with how a lot of this turned out. Closet. I like the living room, the dining area, all very nice. The grill. You know, this is for the meat eaters back here. Very, very nice. Very, very happy with this. So I'm pretty happy with all that. Okay. And then the last house we worked on was right here down at the corner, which we used the nether brick on. And I think it turned out really nice. You know, I think there's probably still a few more things we can do it. But we have a nice curb appeal. I'm not sure why that's there. Let's just take that off. It has nice curb appeal. Walk right up to it. You go inside, you got this really nice living room area. Okay, a little bit different color. You got a book there to read if you want. You got some side chairs. You got the couch. yeah, this place turned out really nice. This has an open living concept. So we got the kitchen right over here. Plenty of room to work on, little dining table area. We even have a little bit of a closet, a coat closet here if we want to go ahead and finish it up. I was a door. That's what I was looking for that. I was looking for a door for there. And then up here we still have to work on the bedroom and the upper area, but I wanted to go ahead and start a new style of house for our single family living areas because we want everybody to have, you know, we don't want this to be like a cookie cutter, you know, housing district. We want this to have some personality here and everything. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and bring in a hacienda style. Wow, 8-Bit Kid is in the house. Yay, 8-Bit Kid. Hopefully she's having a great Friday afternoon over at her place. I know we're all under the shelter-in-place stuff right now, so we're supposed to be sticking to our own homes in my area where I live. But it's good to see everybody's still able to play. So what am I going to do today? Well, I think today I need to gather some resources. So we're going to spend a little bit of time gathering resources during stream. So it's going to be kind of some let's talk and let's have some fun. Let's talk about different things. Let's check stuff out, because to be able to build my hacienda, I'm going to need some specific resources that I don't have a whole lot of. You know, it's kind of dangerous down here. Hey, checking out the cat. Check that out. Cool. Good cats. Very good. So what I want to do is I've already got on me, I've got 1, 2, 3 empty shulkers. Okay. Got 3 empty shulkers. 14 zombie pigment heads. That's something else. Let's see here. I don't need this stuff. I'm just going to dump some stuff. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Just clogging up the inventory. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to grab a couple more shulkers, and what we're going to do is we're going to go get some sand and some, what do you call that? Sandstone. Yeah. So we're going to get some sand and some sandstone. So let's go ahead and hop over. Now, before we head off to go and get the sand and the sandstone, we need to make sure our tools are all up 100% and ready to go because, well, just because, right? Right. Yeah, well, anyways, we want to make sure all our tools are up and ready to go so that we can be as productive as possible. So let's go ahead and take a look at our tools and see what we have to work with, because we might need to go ahead and add a few more tools. Okay, so we've got a Silk Touch, Efficiency 5 mending, and so those are rock and roll. Plus I've got my Efficiency 5 and my other Efficiency 5. So I mean, we've got, between these, we can upgrade this really quickly. That's not a problem. Now, shovels wise, I've got my 1 shovel on me, Efficiency 5 mending, Silk Touch, which is looking good. And then I also got in here in my extra zone an Efficiency 5 Curse of Vanishing, which is fine. Actually, that's pretty good. We just need to add some unbreaking to it, and we should be good there. And then I've got my Efficiency 3 mending unbreaking too. This really just needs a couple more things. So I say, let's go ahead and let's go down to the Guardian Farm and let's upgrade those. Maybe make 1 more shovel, because we are going to do a lot of digging. And you know, since we're here, let's go ahead and grab a couple of shulker boxes. So let's go ahead and let's see. I said I want to get 6 total, so there we go. And then 1, 2, 3. Very good. Let's get those 6 shulkers. Bam. So we're shulker happy now. I probably got a bunch of other stuff. In fact, let's go ahead and put my 15 zombie pigment head in there, because I don't need to carry around about 50. I don't need 15 zombie pigment heads. We'll put this extra lamp here for right now. And, ooh, I think we're in pretty good shape. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. You know what? I should probably bring a bed with me, too. That way I can sleep while we're out there doing some digging. Right? Okay. So first off, let's go ahead and let's hit the place. Hey guys, thanks for stopping and checking out the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. Right now we are setting ourselves up for major success. Let's see here. I need a boat. No, wait a second. I thought I had a boat out here. Nope, no boat. Okay. I left a boat there, but that's okay. Somebody probably used it. Very good. Okay, let's go down to the Guardian Farm. And let's go ahead and get our gear all ready to go, because we got to do some stuff. Oh, what's this? There's some orange. Oh, you know who's been playing on the server a lot recently is, we're going to take a side trip here, guys. we're going to take a side trip because this is the new tunnel by Master Splinter. Very cool. I like it. And he's got himself a nice Phoenix thing. I love it. Loving it. Let's see what's... Oh, he's got some boats. I like it. And I think this leads to his Guardian farm because early in the season, him and his buddy, they made a Guardian farm. Very cool. Boy, he's been working hard to get this place looking nice. And it's very awesome. Check it out. He's got the thing of the sea in there. His enchanting area. Very cool. Well, this is the first new base in a while obviously that must be his Guardian farm right there. Very nice. I'll check it out. Okay, so I see what he's got going on over here. See, he made it, instead of using the whole area for his Guardian farm, he actually made his Guardian farm in a much smaller area. Okay, so he collects his Guardians over there, and it works really, really well. And I think what he wants to do now, oh yeah, check it out. Let me show you what he's going to do right now. Let's see if we can get up there. Let's see here. Is there an elevator, ladder? Ladder works. We'll take the ladder up. Okay. Well, what he's been doing, let me show you what he's been doing, and I think he's going to ask some of us on the server to give him a hand, and I definitely want to do it. I'm just not going to collect the sand for him. Okay. He's going to, I think he wants us to help him finish getting the whole thing yeah, we're going to get all the water out of the whole area. So he's made this big grid, and I know he has sponges, I have sponges. And that's what he wants to do. Huh. There's his Guardian farm right there. He went with a much smaller size than me and 8-Bit Kid did earlier this season when we made ours. And look at that. So very cool. So let's take a better look. So I know that he wants to grid this out, and he wants to clear out the whole monument size, which is cool. It's going to be a little bit of work, but it's not a problem. And he's going to be asking us back for that. I'm not going, and it looks like it's a little bit bigger than the monument. That's no problem. I mean, it's a lot of work to clear a monument with sand. So I think what he's doing is, he's adding the sand up. I think he wants to have us all over one day, and we'll just do a whole bunch of pounding on it and grinding and try to get it done. He's already done a really big section. Look at all that. That's a lot of work if you've ever cleared out an ocean. So, very nice. Gosh, he has been busy. I got to give him credit. So, we're going to be back here to help him, but we've never checked it out before, so I said, hey, let's go take it a look since we saw his nether portal there and his new pathway. And you know what? He comes down here. Yeah, that's where his mining stuff is. We'll leave that there. That's not that expensive. Yeah, looks like he got himself a smelter system here. Very cool. Very nice little base you got going on here, Mr. Splinter. I kind of like this where you can just sit here and just watch some of the stuff underwater. It's pretty neat. Lots of cats. Okay, well, anyways, that's enough of that. We got to go collect some stuff, but we first have to go get our tools set up. So let's stop being distracted. Let's get out. Very cool. Ooh, there we are. And let's head back over to our Guardian farm. Looks like 8-Bit Kid is taking a rest. Chris, how you doing? I'm doing great. How are you doing, sir? Thank you for stopping by and checking out the stream. We are going to have some fun in Minecraft today. I'm having a great Friday. How's your Friday, Chris? Mine has been most excellent. I had a really fun Wizard 101 stream earlier. Had a good time. Had lots of people stop in and check out the stream. Right now, what I want to do, though, is we're going to go ahead and get these all up to par. Okay, so we want to go ahead and get these fully set up. And I want to make at least one more shovel. So let's go ahead and grab this. I think, do I have a sticks? Not there, but I know I have some sticks down here. Let's go ahead and grab some sticks. Doing pretty good. Are you tired? Well, I understand that. I thought I had some sticks up here. Let's check. Sticks down there. Sticks here. Ah, there's sticks. Okay. Boom, boom. I think that'll be okay. Well, you know, sometimes when you're tired for good reasons, that's the best feeling ever, is when you're just totally exhausted from being super productive or taking care of some stuff. Sometimes, for me at least. So let's go ahead and put these puppies in here. And, oh, you know what? Let me get rid of these emeralds. Let's see. Where's my emerald box? Oh, I got another empty shulker. Let's take that out. Emeralds. There we go. go ahead and put the emeralds up. Yeah. I did some trading yesterday, so I got a whole bunch of emeralds. And those are all looking pretty good. Let's put that in there. I need to come back here and do some organizing. Maybe if we have time today, we'll go in there and do that. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shulkers. I thought I just got another empty one. I guess not. Oh, well, it's fine. So we got 6 empty shulker boxes, which is fantastic. What we want to do is we want to take this diamond shovel here, and we're going to go ahead and get it all up. So that'll give us 4 shovels. Yeah, good. 4 shovels, and we should be good. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can get a good enchantment on this shovel, right? I've already got the levels. My pig farm has been fantastic. It's producing tons of experience and levels, so let's see, what do I got here? Unbreaking, we'll take it. Not perfect, but that's okay. And we'll use the books for the rest of them, okay? So let's go ahead and set these out. These are the 3 we're here to set up. Okay, so we got efficiency 3 mending. So let's see what do we need to go. Efficiency 4 for unbreaking. Does this need unbreaking? Yeah. Protection, breaking. Let's go ahead and take a breaking. Yeah, there we go. Silk touch. Yeah, I'm going to want silk touch on at least one more. Let's see here. Did I put any in here? I forget which ones I brought in here. Mending. I might be out of efficiencies, though. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this one. Let's get efficiency 4 on it. That should be okay. And let's get mending. And, let's go crazy. Let's put some silk touch on it, too. There we go. I personally like silk touch shovels a lot, because I don't like my gravel turning into, what do you call that? Let's see here. Unbreaking on that one, and let's go ahead mending. So there we go. Yeah, flint. I don't like that flint. Thank you, 8-Bit, for being on stream and helping me with my words today. Okay, and let's go ahead and just turn this into unbreaking 2. There we go. And let's see here. Is there any more books I can use? Should I? Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and grab those silk touches. I only got 1 silk touch left? Ooh, I think I'm going to use it, though. Okay. Let's see here. Is there any efficiency? I'm kind of looking for efficiency right now. I might have to go back on another book run and start another raid, because that's how I get my good book prices from my villagers. Plus, I get plenty of food to last for days. Do I have any efficiency in here? Efficiency 1, I don't think that's going to help me out, though. Protection. I'm glad I got the protection 4. That stuff comes in handy. Riptide unbreaking. No. Well, I mean, I'm good with what I have. Ooh, efficiency 3, because this is efficiency 3. When you put 2 efficiency 3s together, right, efficiency 3, you will get an efficiency 4. Mending and unbreaking, and then, let's see here. Let's put the silk touch on this bad boy right here. That way, in case I lose this one, I'm not that hurt. Okay, we have plenty now of stuff. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is we're going to go find our place to go. We're going to find ourselves a place to go, Matt. Actually, I'm not missing that much on there. I was going to repair everything to full, but I think we'll be okay. But there we go. And another pigman. They always spawn in the portals. Okay. There we go. So, where are we going to go? Let's go out to... Whoa. We're going to go out to 8-Bit Kids first base, because there's a desert not too far away from there. And so let's just take the boat all the way over there. That's going to save us a few minutes of flying and a few rockets. Do I got extra rockets? No. Okay, well, before we do that, I'm going to get some extra rockets. Oh, yeah, I'm about to go do sand and... Whoa, went too far. Yeah, 8-Bit, I'm going to fill a bunch of... I need sand and sandstone. So, It's going to be some resource gathering fun for right now. Okay, but before I do that, let me go, sir. Let me go put some money into the economy. Oh, you've been getting it from Splinter's Raid Farm area? Yeah, I saw that place was pretty beat the other day. Pretty beat down. I usually just go out past your place into one of those desert areas. That's just me. Okay, there we go. Bam, bam, bam. I love the fireworks shop. Woo! Okay, so well, let's just fly out that way. No big deal. Very nice. Now, 8-Bit Kid has been working out here. In fact, we get some time later in the stream. I want to go check her new base because I know she's been doing some updates. My witch farm that never really did output. It was built when there was a whole bunch of bugs back in 1.14, and it never really did put out the way it was supposed to, but that's okay. Yeah, so here's 8-Bit's first village. Awesome place. I love all the things she's done in here. Okay, but what I usually do is I'll come out here and I will just keep zooming past this area right here. Server's taking its time. Yeah, I haven't seen it load this slow for a while. Yeah, usually what I do, and see somebody's already been using that place, I'll come out here into the desert because, you know, little ways away. There we go. It's starting to load in again. Don't know what was causing the lag today, but, you know, I stay away from her temple because, well, you know, it's her temple. I'm pretty sure 8-Bit Kid said she had something she wanted to do with that at one point in the season. Yeah, we'll go this way. Here we go. And yeah, there we go. What we're going to want to get the sandstone that we want, we're probably going to want something like this. So we're going to go ahead and set up camp here. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Oh, I didn't bring a bed. Oh dear, no beds. Let's see here. Did I bring any wool with me? I used to. Oh yeah, I do have wool. It's in the wool box, right? Yeah. Okay, so 3 wool. 1, 2, 3. Very good. This is why having a variety of things in your shulker box can come in really, really handy. I just don't think I have any wood. So let's go ahead and solve that problem really quick. I really don't want a whole tree. All I really need is 2 logs. So let's do that. Let's just get 2 logs that nobody's going to know is missing. There we go. And then we can go ahead and prep ourselves that way in case we need to sleep. We can definitely sleep. Awesome. Okay. Where did I leave that stuff? Is that a cat up there? How funny. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this. Like that, yes. That's the way it goes. You can tell it's been a few days. Okay. Pop that. Then we'll get ourselves a bed. Boom. We have a place to hide when it gets dark. Let's go ahead and take our shulkers, and we're just going to lay them out here. Go boom, boom, boom. 3 more. Boom and boom. Nice. Okay, very good. So, here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and take a moment. And in this shulker, I'm just going to put down some things that I don't really need to have on me at the moment. Before we fill this up, we will go ahead and put it all in there anyways. Yeah, so this is all good. I want all of my tools on me. Glass. Why am I carrying around 9 pieces of glass? We'll put these over here, and then we'll keep this around just in case, okay? So what that's going to do is that's going to give me maximum, yeah, that's going to work out just fine, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to take down a mountain, okay? So let's go ahead and head up to the top. And I went ahead and cleared out as much space. You know, that's something I have never done. A bunny farm. I think maybe we should make a bunny farm this season. I have never made a bunny farm. Has anybody out there made a bunny farm? That is something that has just totally slipped me. I've never made a bunny farm. That could be something very, very cool. Okay, so we're going to tear this. We're going to tear this down and get as much sand and sandstone out as possible. See, here's why you want efficiency 5. Super, super smooth. And sandstone goes down pretty easy too, as well. So we're going to go ahead and get a lot of this. We'll probably end up getting a lot of sticks as well with all the other. You know what? Maybe I should just go. Nah, I'll just let them turn into sticks. That'll be fine. Very nice. So, what has everybody been up to? Anything fun? What do you do to keep yourself occupied when you have to stay home all the time? I know I've been doing a lot of streaming, so that's taken up a lot more time than I thought it would. It's been a lot of fun. Today I got to call some parents because I hadn't received homework and stuff from some of my students yet, you know. And so I was checking up on them, making sure everything was good. And you know what? I am so proud of my students. I'm just going to brag on my students right now a little bit. You know, when we went to this online delivery of instructional materials, I was kind of worried. Like I was thinking, wow, I'll be lucky. I'll be lucky if 35% of my students turn in the work, because I just go by what they turn in class. And that's with them being right there in front of me, right? You know, so I was thinking, gosh, this is going to be tough. I don't know how my students are going to do, you know, because it's like so much responsibility on them, and they don't turn work into me when I have them in class. So I was thinking to myself, this is going to be kind of tough. Well, I guess we'll see how it goes. Well, I want my students to know they did a fantastic job of getting online and taking care of their assignments, you know. Fabulous. I would say the percentage of students that were on top of it and taking care of business was close to 90% of my students. So instead of me thinking on the low end that only like 33 of them would be able to take care of it and to get it done, I was up in the 90s. And I just want to say, you guys are awesome. I have some of the best students in the country, and I feel so blessed that I have them. So even though, excuse me, so even though we have some, you know, we're going through some times right now, everybody, all over the country is going through some times, and we're having to, you know, isolate ourselves, you know, to protect ourselves and protect our families, you know, and protect those that we love, you know. They came out, my students really did a phenomenal job of taking care of business and getting into the work and everything. I was real excited for them. So, you know, that's just something I just want to put out there since we were talking about what do you do when you're home all day, you know, and you can't go anywhere, you know. Now, what are some of the things you guys do? You guys do anything fun? Has anybody been going outside, walking your dog maybe at least up and down the street? Of course, practicing social distancing as well, you know. Any of you guys going out doing yard work? I know my wife, she has been in the yard almost every day. She's fantastic. She's putting new flowers out. Okay, it looks like I have a full thing, right? No, I don't. I can still take more. Let's take more then. You know, so going outside and working in the garden, that's always a fun thing to do. Me, I'm not so much of an outside person. So I guess, you know, when I throw some flowers here in Minecraft, that's like gardening, right? You know, that's a little bit of gardening. Getting outside, putting some flowers down. Let's see, where'd I put my shulker boxes? Nope, not on that side. Shulker boxes? I gotta dump some sand off. Okay, I bet you it's over here on this side. Wow, this is a big mountain. I bet you they're over here. There you go. I was wrong. Okay. This is one of the reasons why I cleared my inventory out, because if you have clear inventory, then you can like pick up stuff a lot quicker. Okay. Very cool. And here we are. Back. Okay, let's get all these blocks before we lose any of them. I definitely don't want to lose any blocks that we are doing this with. Boom. There we go. Okay, let's finish this one off, and then we'll keep going. So, what are some of the things you could be doing? Let's make a list of things that you could be getting done while you're at the house during this extra time. I know some of the things I've been doing is I've been looking at my YouTube channel and my Twitch streaming. I've been thinking, okay, what can I do to take this stuff to the next level? I mean, what are some things that I can do? And so I've been asking for comments. You guys are always welcome to throw in what are some things I can do to take my channel up to the next level, because I'm having so much fun doing this stuff. I want to continue to make content and have fun and have conversations and engage with you guys, and I want to see what I have to do to, build up the community, some things that I can do. Like I was thinking about making a Patreon site. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Patreon, and I was thinking about making a fan server. Like for, like if you could, like for $1 a month, I was going to go ahead set up a big fan server where we can build a lot. Like maybe even go from KimiseCraft to KimiseCraft and Friends, and have anybody who's a Patreon have access to that server. That's an idea I was throwing around because I thought that could be like really awesome, And then since it's on a Patreon, it'd be, I'd probably have that tier 1 or something like that, like maybe $1 or $2 a month. And that way you'd have full access. You can play along with me, build your cities and stuff. Because I got a lot of people that want to play, but sometimes they don't have the time to play a lot. And it'd be nice to have a whitelist server for the people that watch and want to play now and then again. So I'm thinking about doing that. So, I mean, if you guys got any ideas on that, please throw me some feedback. I think that'd be a lot of fun to do. And then we can do some different things, maybe even, come up with some solutions for it, like maybe run a couple different places, like maybe have one for Bedrock and maybe have one for Java. I mean, I'm a Java guy through and through. I like my PC, but I know a lot of people that I know do play Bedrock because that's what they can play on, whether it's on their console, because a lot of people play Minecraft on their consoles, okay, or whether it's just on Windows 10, Bedrock Edition. And the Bedrock Edition, it's really come a long ways. I mean, they still have some funky things with Redstone that a lot of the Redstone community is not so thrilled about because it doesn't always act consistently, But as far as a lot of the other features, there's a lot to be said about Bedrock, Not to mention, it takes the sandbox and it opens it up truly to a much larger extent than the Java Edition can do. Because obviously the Java Edition, you got to have a PC, or actually a PC or Mac or Linux, but you got to have something that can run that edition. And although that's a pretty big group of people, when you leave out all the consoles that are out there, and let's just be honest with you, there's probably more gamers on consoles than PC. Well, maybe not. I'd have to see the numbers. We'd have to look that up. But it's just a bigger sandbox where you can get together with more people and have more fun, do more collaborations, build more incredible things, And so those are some of the reasons why I've been kind of thinking that way, as far as, taking the channel and up to a new level. Of course, I want to play as many different types of games as I can that make sense. Like I'm still big on Minecraft. Minecraft is probably one of the most replayable games ever, and I don't think I'll ever stop playing Minecraft. It's so much fun, and you can always replay. That's I think the real magic of a game is how replayable it is. I play a lot of Wizard 101, and if you like multi online role-playing games, it's a fun one. And ultimately, ultimately, I'm using that word a lot today. It's a very replayable game, and it's a lot of fun in itself, and that's one of the reasons why I play that. and you see it pop up again because there's so many parts of that game I can go over and play again and again depending on my, which wizard I'm playing with and stuff, and the different schools you can be a part of. So I'm always looking for those things, like what are some other games that would be a nice addition to the type of stuff I do and the type of stuff I enjoy, So any input you guys have, if you don't want to put it up here during stream, of course, you can hop on Discord and throw me suggestions that way, I'm also pretty excited because I'm in the process of finding some artwork and some logo design for my channel. I'm super excited about that because once you get a couple of those things nailed down, then you can do a lot of neat things such as t-shirts, merchandise, backpacks. So I'm looking into that right now, and I'm looking at a few different things. I'm trying to narrow it down, so that's exciting, and I think that'll help build the channel and build a little bit of what I like and everything. Okay, nobody's sleeping, so time to find a bed. Once we depopulated of a few husks. There we go. Spiders coming for me? No. Let's sleep. Very nice. In the bed. Ah, that's good. Okay, sorry, had to get a drink of water there. Been doing a lot of talking. Since I'm here, let's go ahead and dump off the sand. And just like that, we almost have 2 boxes of sand. That's what's great about getting resources is, if you have the Insta mine going on, and that's what's great about shovels and sand is, you don't even have to have an efficiency 5 to get that, but you don't have to worry about a beacon with that, so that's what's really sweet. Very cool. Yeah, it doesn't take long at all to gather up a ton of resources. It's just sometimes sand is a grind, so I'm not always, the one getting ready to go after it. But yeah, I want to get several boxes of sand. Mainly the big reason why I want the sand is for glass. I mean, I'll use it for other things, concrete. But that's why I want to make sure I get some sand. Like 8-Bit Kid, she sold me a few shulkers of sand the other day, and I went through it all, building the Blaze Farm and the gosh, what else did I build? Oh yeah, building that Blaze Farm and the other farm, the Wither Skeleton Farm. So it was well worth it. It's just that you need more sand. Okay, you never can have enough sand. If they ever make a mob that drops sand in Minecraft on a regular basis that you can make a farm out of, I would be all over that. That way I wouldn't have to go out here and grab sand. But, this isn't so bad. Then the other thing that I need, because what I want to do is, for a style of house, and if you live in the Southwest United States at all, you know that there's a particular look that's called Adobe. And what I want to do is, we're not going to necessarily recreate Adobe, but what I want is a hacienda style house, and I want to build that using sandstone. Now, I also want to be able to build it using some red sandstone as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to do red sandstone or not at this point, because I think the sandstone itself looks really nice. The new textures on sandstone are really fabulous, especially the smooth sandstone and all that. So that's what this resource gathering mission is primarily for, so we can gather a ton of sand and sandstone. Sand being for glass and for things like a concrete, and sandstone being for the hacienda build, which I think is going to be really nice. So awesome. Yes, so obviously, things are going really, really well. Have you guys seen did you guys see the new update yesterday? 1.16 continues to keep on adding things that I didn't think that I had no idea was coming. Like the what do they call that thing? The muncher or the new mob that you can ride across lava? That's pretty wild. I don't know. I think it's okay, that's interesting. I still want lava boats though. I don't want the cactus though. Okay. Yeah. So I thought that thing was really, really neat. Not sure if I would use it or not. I guess I could find a few ways to use it. You know, it's so much better than trying to fly over the lava. I bet you have a less chance of you falling in and frying. But it's pretty cool. But what about that new lodestone? That thing is awesome. Could you imagine? Now the compass becomes a hugely valuable tool, because now you can, like, just imagine you can make a lodestone, mark it, put a flag on top of it on a map, and now your compass can take you directly to that. That's awesome. You know, that's how I've always thought the compasses should work anyways, since none of them ever point true north. Oh boy. Let's see here. I haven't tried this yet, but let's give it a shot. Let's drink some honey. Nope, still have the bad omen effect. Okay, let's just make sure we stay away from any villages for the time being. And just realize that honey does not take away the bad omen effect. Okay. Wouldn't that be great if honey did the same thing milk did? That'd be absolutely fantastic. Okay, check it out. 2.5 shulkers. Let's keep this party going. We are getting a ton done. I'm going to put those up there because it doesn't look like I need. Alrighty. Check out this mountain as it crumbles before the great miner. Yes. Okay. So, anyways, any ideas you guys have, things I can take my channel to the next level, I am all in for any suggestions and ideas you have. Obviously, I watch other things. I watch pros that are actually doing YouTube to a much better degree than I am, and so some of these ideas come from watching them and some of the things they do, I think, that are great ideas. I would love to hear if you guys have any thoughts on that as well. Okay. Well, good thing I fell down here. Look at all this stuff that I dropped. Okay. Nice. Oh, we don't want to lose that. Let's hear. I don't need the glass. Goodbye, glass. Goodbye. Okay, so we're doing good. Let's go ahead and fill this up some more. And then we're going to have the real fun, which is sandstone. Now, I don't think sandstone will go as smooth. I don't know. Maybe it could. I mean, I do have efficiency 5 on all my pickaxes, and I think sandstone pretty much does insta-mine with efficiency 5. So I think we're going to be okay with that. Already, the sand is coming up like butter. So this is going really, really well. I guess the tough part about the sandstone is we'll have to do some digging down to get to it and everything. And that's why I wanted to clear some sand off first, because that'll go ahead and open up where all the sandstone is, and that way we can go ahead and take advantage of that. I really don't want to convert sand to sandstone. I'd rather just mine the sandstone up, because you have to use 4 sand for every sandstone, and that becomes time consuming as well. But the way the sand's coming up, maybe it wouldn't be too bad. Here we go. Knock a few more down. Very nice. Awesome. Well, let's see here. What are some other things you could do? I know one of the things we're going to be doing is tonight and, of course, Sunday, we're going to be having a board game night at my house. So we're going to pull out some board games. We might play some Catan. Any of you guys out there ever play Catan? That is a fun game. And then there's another game we like to play called Ticket to Ride, which, well, I like to play it because I win a lot. But Ticket to Ride's a fun game because you got to buy up you got to grab railroad lines all across the United States, and you have to get more rail lines than everybody else, or at least get the ones that are going to get you the points so that you can have the most rail lines. It's a lot of fun. It's not like Monopoly, not all. It's just trying to be able to complete the most tickets and stuff. Very good. Let's go ahead and get rid of the cactus here. Don't need the cactus. Goodbye, old cactus. Awesome. Check it out. It is just flowing. I bet you I have 3 shulkers now full of sand. Let's head back over to base camp, and let's see where we're at. There we are. Okay, shulker number 3. Wow. Okay. Let's just do it this way. Let's just turn the rest of these into sandstone. Nice. And then, here we go. Sandstone, sandstone, and sand. Those are all completely full, right? So, there we go. Making the world better again. Whoosh. Okay, so, oh, wow. I'm glad I stopped. That shovel's toast. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start at the top. And we're going to start pulling down all this sandstone here. So this should go pretty quick. Yep. Pretty much insta-mining. Gotta love efficiency 5. It is awesome. Look at that. Wow. It's like magic. But not so much on sand. Okay. Very good. So those are some of the things I'm thinking about doing on my channel coming up pretty soon. And I'm super excited for anybody who wants to take a ride with me. I'm having tons of fun doing this. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Let's get this out of the way too. So if any of you checked out that new Doom VR, I was never much of a Doom player, but that game looks pretty interesting. It's kind of funny. I think I saw a video of a math teacher actually teaching math on the breadboard using the Doom VR video game, which was pretty interesting. I thought that was pretty cool. Very, very neat things you can do nowadays, you know, and some creative teachers out there taking advantage of it, you know. I'm thinking about next week actually doing on my teacher channel. I haven't done any streaming on it, but I was thinking about doing a YouTube live for my students. That way, if they had some questions, they could get online and ask. And I could go over the material, make sure everybody knew it. I think that's a good idea. What do you guys think? I was thinking about doing a YouTube live for my students because we're going over contour maps and weathering and stuff like that. So I want to go ahead and do that for them. That way they could like ask questions. So I'm thinking about it. If you guys got any opinions or ideas, let me know. I'd love to hear from it. Let's go ahead and sleep since it looks like I'm on the server right now. Whew. Back in business. Fantastic. Very cool. And so the sandstone harvest continues. One other thing that's really cool, it looks like we're getting really close to it, is looks like there's a really good chance that I may make affiliate here on Twitch this next month. That's pretty exciting stuff, you know. I've been able to really kind of get my streaming angle going, and since I've had extra time, I've been able to do a lot more streams, which has been fantastic. I've been able to really increase the audience. So I want to thank everybody who's been stopping in and checking out the streams and watching, because it wouldn't be anywhere if you guys didn't come and watch. Thank you so much. I appreciate it hugely, because this would be something great. I would love to be able to eventually do this full time if everything was right. But the only way you can do that is if you have an audience. And everybody who's been coming in and checking things out and getting on chat and talking, you guys have been absolutely fantastic. And that's why the channel has been doing so much better, because you guys have been tuning in. Now, of course, you know, some of this might have something to do with the fact that there's a lot of people home, a lot of people bored looking for things to do, and I get that. I get that 100%, you know. But you know what? If I can build a viewership now, and then, you know, as we transition back into like normal times, and I can keep even a portion of you guys, that would be awesome. And that's what I'm shooting for, is continue to build this channel, have some fun, play games I love to play, share it with you, and when we can, you know, find opportunities to play together. Wow, check it out. Let's go ahead and put this stuff up and see where we're at for shulker number 4. Oh, that kind of hit hard. Let's go. And boom. For every one I take up, I plant one. Now, okay. Very cool. let's eat up a little bit before we hop right into it. Well, things are pretty good. I mean, for the fact we've almost got all the resources and we are not even halfway done with the stream yet, I think we're doing pretty good. We should be able to get all these resources before the end, and then we can have some fun and we can talk Hacienda. Yes. Very nice. Let's go over here. Awesome. Well, what else is going on? What else is happening out there? You know, here's something weird. The last Marvel movie we had was Endgame, right? Which was last summer. We have now gone over, gosh, how long has it been? Over 9 months now, getting close to a year without a new Marvel movie. Isn't that amazing? I don't think that could be, this is the first time we could have said that for, gosh, how many years has it been? I think we had Iron Man out back in 2008, I believe, and that was the one that really kicked it off. Amazing how long it's been, and this is the first time we haven't had a Marvel film for this amount of time. It's a big deal, I think. You know, Marvel's become pretty synonymous with big tent-stake movies, and we have not had a Marvel film for quite a while. I think the next Marvel movie that we'll see is The Black Widow, and I believe they've pushed back the release date on The Black Widow for a few months, but amazing. It's been a long time. Yeah, Black Widow in May. Well, and that's if they keep to that timeline, you know? I mean, the way things are going, you can't even, I don't know. I don't think you can even expect that to happen now. I mean, it's a hope now. It's not like it used to be where you'd have those schedules and you knew those schedules are pretty good, you know? Now it's like, oh boy, are we going to see it? I mean, that's kind of where it's getting to, you know? Okay, so that's interesting, and I think that's a big deal. In fact, you know, also the fact that we don't have any Star Wars for a while. Now, how many of you guys saw the news? So for The Mandalorian, they have actually cast, what's her name? Rosario, I forgot her last name, as Ahsoka Tano. So Ahsoka Tano is going to be live action in The Mandalorian. Isn't that interesting? You know, I thought they were going to try to keep Jedis out of The Mandalorian, but it looks like that we might actually see a very, very popular character, Ahsoka Tano, join The Mandalorian. That's pretty interesting. When I saw the news, I was thinking, okay, you know, because personally, you know, Ahsoka Tano, let's talk some Star Wars here for a minute. Ahsoka Tano, when she first came out, I'll tell you what, it was no bueno. It's like, are you kidding me? You're sticking some snot-nosed teenage girl with Anakin during the Clone Wars? Well, she's technically not a Jedi anymore, but come on. She's a Jedi. Anyways, and besides, we don't know where that really turns later on in her arc, you know, because she was, oh gosh, we need to go ahead and turn this stuff off. Was a Jedi. That doesn't mean that her path is over. She actually knows more about that stuff. She's had more training than any of the current Jedi do. So, technically speaking, you know. But yes, but getting back into Ahsoka, you know, I mean, you know, when she first came on, it was like, no, are you kidding me? And I'll tell you what, watching the first few episodes, I felt I was like pretty much, you know, justified in my anti-Ahsoka Tano feelings, you know. But you know what? The character really started to grow on you after you watch it. I don't know how many of you guys have watched a whole lot of Clone Wars, which if you haven't, shame on you. One of the best things that ever came out of the Star Wars universe was the Clone Wars. You know, certainly, I don't know, I mean, certainly it brings a whole new dimension to the Star Wars universe that you never got to see, because you got to remember the movies, they're only showing you like little snippets of different parts of the universe, and you're barely getting that. And you know, most of what you know about the world is it's the different worlds. Is you're not really getting into any of the people or the themes, or you know why they do what they do. You're just getting, oh, Sand World, oh, this type of world. You know. Now again, you know, Clone Wars didn't always do a perfect job of it, but it was able to give more depth to the universe. Yep, she shows up in the Star Wars Resistance, and that's why I say there's more Jedi to her than even she was probably going to give you. And she was a really good character in Rebels, but you know, she grew on you, and I think seeing her live action, I think it's really cool. You know, yeah, Rebels was a really great show. You know, not as good as Clone Wars, but again, talking about taking a universe and giving more depth to it, giving us new worlds to look at. The Resistance series, yeah, I've been watching a little bit of the Resistance here and there. I haven't watched I watched the first season, and I thought it was okay. There were some neat parts to it. I don't think it gave you nearly the depth. I think they were trying to do a very Disney thing with it. They were trying to come up with some sort of teenage Star Wars story is what they were doing. And although I understand it, I wish they would have done something a little different. But it's okay. It's okay. Resistance is okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to seeing how a live action Ahsoka Tano is visited. What role or what part of the story she might actually be in? How much of the story? Because remember, this is mainly about the Mandalorian. And if there's one thing we've noticed about how they played the first season of The Mandalorian, him and Yoda, they were the constant. I mean, Baby Yoda, they were the constants from episode to episode. That's one thing we do know for sure from the writing style and the directing style. Now, how much more we'll see supporting staff, and let's be honest with you, Ahsoka is probably going to be more of a support, you know, should be interesting, you know. I'm not quite sure exactly how that's going to come in, but the fact they've got her cast now, and of course, you know, who knows how much longer it's going to be delayed because of all, because of all this. That's something to be thinking about, because of the delays that we're seeing on all sorts of stuff. Because if they can't get together and film and stuff, that's going to put delays on some of our favorite shows. You know, especially the ones that haven't completed filming, or we're just getting ready to get ramped up and starting. You know, because it takes time to do the planning. Because when they do those shows, there's a lot of details that go on behind the scenes that we're not aware of. It's not just getting actors there, turning on the cameras and going. I mean, you got unions that are involved in the video production and stuff, and there's a lot that goes on into it. The Screen Actors Guild's a pretty strong union here in the United States. It's something that does slow things down in production, especially. And again, you don't want anything good to be slowed down. I mean, to be sped up and just be pushed out. You want them to take the time with it. You want them to put it together so it's something that you cannot wait to see and that you're going to be excited about when you do see it. Boom. Wow. Check it out. We are probably half a shulker away of our goal. So let's get up there and let's finish this off. Fantastic. Yeah, so Ahsoka Tano, I think that's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be cool. It's going to be neat, especially, wow, almost got rid of that one. See, that's why I brought extra tools. I didn't know how long my tools were going to last for how much stuff I want to get. So let's go ahead and get some more of this pretty stuff, because we're making a hacienda. Yeah, okay. This is going to be fun. Now, this probably is going to be one of the bigger single-family homes we're going to build, okay? Because we're going to really try to go true hacienda style. We're not going to build, you know, Minecraft and then put hacienda on the outside and call it hacienda. You know, we're gonna try to go true hacienda style with this, you know. And so, what does that look like? Well, first off, we want to make sure that we have a center courtyard to our build. So this house is going to have a center courtyard, which is going to be different. It's going to be multi-story. No, we're going to have it's going to be a single-story build. So it should be a lot of fun to see how that turns out. Come on. Okay. Now, let's see here. We need to go ahead and get one more full inventory. So let's just come in here and let's just rip it apart. This mountain has certainly earned its place. It has given me and given me and given me. Nice. As far as for sandstone, fabulous, fabulous. Check it all out. It's like butter, just cutting it through butter. Okay, now I'm going to bring up something that sometimes you're either in it or into it or you're not. But I'll tell you what, right now, I heard that CBS is actually opening it up to everybody. If you haven't watched Picard, oh my goodness, what a great new Star Trek series that is. Yeah, I've always been a Star Trek guy. I love Star Trek. Been watching it since I was a little kid, from the original series, and I've watched every episode, to its current iteration, even all the new Discovery stuff. And I'll tell you what, I wasn't sure about the Discovery, but when I sat down and watched it, I was like, wow, this is a great show. They certainly did bring in an exciting new look to Star Trek and still keep the canon, which I thought was absolutely fabulous. And they've got a new season of Star Trek Discovery that's going to be coming out here pretty soon. And I can't wait to see it. But if you have not watched Picard and you have at least a working knowledge of the Next Generation, Picard was absolutely wonderful. It was a great storyline, written in the way things are written now, very serialized, so you don't want to miss any episodes. You want to watch them all in order. Very serialized, full story from beginning to end. But what a great story! What a great way to open a series, and only played what we not. And plus, it did so much to like harken back to those, to the three series that was there. Next Generation and Voyager. Bring in characters that if you watched them, it's like, oh my goodness, that's so and so. He's and it just it did a lot, I think, to really kind of, give people who'd watched Star Trek a long time ago a place to come back in and say, wow, I remember this. This is great. This is the stuff that made Star Trek really, really good. But yet, still could resonate with a newer viewer, and be an exciting storyline to watch if you were a fan of the way Abrams has taken the Trek franchise in the new exciting way. So I'll tell you what, I believe from what I heard, CBS was making Picard available to everybody. If you're looking for something to watch while you're holed up, that should be on your list of things. Go watch Star Trek Picard. It was I saw the series, not the series, but the season finale yesterday, and it was so good. Very, very good ending. Okay, let's go ahead and fill this up, and let's go ahead and take some of these back here. There we go. And we are only like 4 away. Should I go get 4? Yeah, I'm going to go get 4. Let's go get 4. Yeah, I was going to say there's probably just 4 sitting around. 1, 2. Very nice. And like that, we have gotten all the sandstone that we need for our project. Well, I'm assuming all the sandstone that we'll need for our project. Boom. Well, that was 39 sand. Well, we'll keep it. No problems there. Okay, we got 2 pickaxes that we need to do some repair work on. So let's go ahead and gather everything up. We'll go ahead and leave the bed here. Traveler might need to come by and need that bed for a night. Oh, great. Yep. Wrong pickaxe. Killed another ender chest. Nice. Okay, let's see here. Where was I going to go? Oh, I triggered a raid. What? Should I? Oh, there's still a few villagers living here. Wow, what have people been doing here? This looks like somebody set up some weird camp here. Okay, let's take the raid out. Where are the raiders? There they are. Oh, they're picking on the iron golem there. That's not nice. Of course, it's not good that the iron golem got himself all messed up in there. Dude, get out of there. Okay, we still have a raider left. Let's finish him off. Goodbye, Mr. Raider. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to leave a village to the designs of a raid. Let's help them out real quick, since it was my fault. Very cool. Okay. Nice. Anybody over here? Let's find the raiders. There they are. Okay, it looks like we got some Vindicators here as well. Wow, if I could aim, I think I'd be done here. Whoa, leave those guys alone. And villagers, if you'd stay in the houses, you'd probably be a little safer. Nice, I'll grab that ruby. I mean that emerald. Okay, one more psychotic raider around here. Where'd he go? Okay, he has a villager held up there, so let's go ahead and take him out. Oh, he got him. Poor villager. Maybe if he would have stayed in the house, he'd be okay. And there we go. Another one down. Okay, it's almost populated. Where's it going to come from? I don't see him yet. And of course, that iron golem's not helping anything. Whoosh. Okay, where are the other two? Where are you guys? Oh, that's a problem. Which time? We don't want you to get those crops. Stay on me. Stay focused on me, old big guy. Yep, and I don't want you hitting me either. Oh, very cool. Okay, very good. One more, maybe. Let's see if we can get this guy. Where are they coming from? Ooh, and it's starting to get dark. That's a bad combination. Getting dark and a raid going on. Okay, there they are. Okay, here's the hope is that they don't have a whole lot of... There we go. Get old Vindicator out of here. Ooh, a head. Gotta love a head. Okay. We need to take care of these guys quick before this becomes too much of a mess. Good thing the Iron Golem's actually doing his job now. Good job, Mr. Golem. You have earned your business. Very good. Okay, so we have one more part of the raid, maybe. Unfortunately, we got husks we got to deal with too. Okay, where is that raid coming from this time? They tend to come from similar directions. Oh, and they got an evoker too. Not good. Not good. Keep hitting cactuses. Not good. Not good. That was getting dangerous. Let's see here. Hopefully the golems got him scared. Okay, did I stop that guy? Not that guy. Okay, we need to get back to the village. Hopefully not too much damage has been done by my Mr. Creeper. Hopefully there'll be a villager or two left by the time this is all said and done. Too many mobs. Whew, this is getting dangerous. I had to go melee there for a moment. Very cool. Okay, almost there. Still got some more raiders here. And I'm afraid we've got an evoker problem. Yikes. Zombies. I've got bigger fish to fry. Okay, let's get back in there. May not be that many villagers left. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to go crazy here. Let's get in there and let's melee it up with them. Yeah, we're going to have to get all dirty with them now. Got to take care of those Vexes, too. Is there any villagers left alive? I'm thinking no. Okay, Vex. There we go. Another one of you down. Where is your boss? Okay, there he is, Mr. Evoker. And creepers. There we go. I think we got them all, except for the Vex that are hanging out. I think they all disappeared, maybe. But it doesn't get rid of the creepers and the skeletons. Oh my goodness, they're all over the place. But I think, unfortunately, we depopulated the village. I'm done with you. Okay. Thank you, Creeper. Wow, this village is a mess now. Hope nobody was planning on using it for anything. Ah, there we go. Let's go ahead and put this back on. It's hard to fly when you don't have wings. Oh yeah, there's still a villager left. Yay, good luck. I'm going to get out of here before they die too. Okay. Let's go this way. There we are. Let's just follow the coast back home. Very cool. Okay, so that was an unexpected turn of events. Had some fun there. There's the great 8-bit kids castle. I mean, base. I still think it's a great base, even though she was ready to move on. Okay, so let's get back and let's find our bed. Wow, we got 7 emeralds out of that. Check that out. Very cool. Couple heads. There it is. Let's swoop in. Not quite like that, but hey, it worked out. I need to fix that. Okay. Try climbing my stairs again. I need to breed the cats and start naming the cats. Need to do something with the cats. That'd be a lot of fun. Go get something to drink real quick. And we are back safely from a grand adventure. Yes. But let's see here. I think we need to go ahead and, well, I need to go ahead and dump some stuff. Like that. Don't need the bottles. Oh, don't need the glass. I'll take that just because it makes sense to take that. Obsidian. Oh. A good ender chest gave up his life for you. Okay. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I got all my stuff. Yes, let's go ahead and trade out these shovels and this pickaxe for something that's already good to go. Boom, boom. Okay, so let's trade our shovel in for... that'll be good enough. And then let's trade our silk touch in for a silk touch. We can always repair those later. And we are ready to go building. Just like that. Boom. And we are back in business. In fact, let's go get ourselves another ender chest since I killed a bunch of ender chests. Woo! Love the beacon effects. Those are so much fun to run around in. Bounce, bounce. Ooh, that double jump. And I'm still hero of the village. I wonder, I mean, it was a different village, but if I went to my village with hero of the village, would they start giving me stuff? I don't know. I need one of you. I killed the rest. Okay. Now we're back in action. Very good. Very, very good. It's funny the beacon doesn't quite reach over here. There it is. Okay, guys. Thank you, everybody. I am having a wonderful time. This has been a great stream so far. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. We gathered a whole bunch of sandstone and stone. We gathered a whole bunch of, well, we didn't. We caused a raid, but then went in there and fixed it and saved some of the villagers. Woo! Now it's time to build a hacienda. Now, what is going to be our building materials for this? Well, let's go ahead and let's mark the place. I think the hacienda would go really, really well right about here. I agree. I think that's exactly where it needs to be. So let's go ahead and let's unload some things. We're going to keep this stuff all right here. We'll do something with it, right? Right. And boom. Okay, so we're going to leave all that stuff there. Let's go ahead and take this building pattern thing down. Let's go ahead and put some of it back. So put those back in there. I think, yeah, there's the bricks. Put those back in there, so that's looking pretty good. In fact, let's go ahead and do the same thing here, because that was our build palette for these. I'll put all this stuff out of the way. There we go. And that was there. So there we go. That one's done. Let's come over here. Well, not done, but it's done on the outside and the bottom floor. Okay, guys, so what do we got to do now? I'm just going to toss this stuff in here or wherever I can find a spare spot. I got to organize it. Okay. So let's see here. So what is our build palette going to be? First off, let's go ahead and grab some. I already got some sandstone. Okay. So our palette's going to be for this build. It's going to be sandstone. Okay. So it's going to have a look like that. We're also going to use some smooth sandstone, right? Okay, that's not smooth sandstone. But here we have some smooth sandstone, and we might even take let's see here, carved sand. Here we go. What am I doing here? Okay. We also might even use some cut sandstone. Ooh, with the creeper face. I think that could be used effectively. So this is going to be a large part of the build that we're going to do. Now, we want to have a good wood accent, and honestly, I don't think. Nope. I think dark oak would just be the wrong color. But we're going to try. That's oak. Oak might be good, but I think I'd rather have spruce, honestly. Let's see here. I should have some spruce sitting in here somewhere. That's oak again. Spruce logs, okay. So then, spruce. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good together. We can also use some accent blocks. Like one thing that you kind of want in Adobe is almost a clay accent block. So let's see here. What would be a good accent block to add into this as well? We could use, prismarine. That's certainly an option. I'm not feeling the prismarine as much. What would be a good accent block that we could use? I'm almost thinking that maybe this would be the time for us to look at some actual glazed terracotta. Now, I don't often bring terracotta out unless I'm using it for like an accent for a big build or something like that. But I'm wondering if this might not be the right time to do that. So let's see here. I should have a shulker that still has some terracotta. Should be my terracotta shulker. Let's see here. Sea lantern, stone slab. There it is. I still have some terracotta. So what I'm going to do is we're going to add some terracotta in there. I'm not sure how we're going to do the floors. I don't think I want to go gold. Maybe a blue. A blue might be the way we end up going with this. Let's see here. Okay. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. So what do we want to do here first? Okay, is we're going to start creating our hacienda. Okay, and it's going to be a fairly big structure. So let's go ahead and grab our shulker box with all the whoosh. Finally got going. What happened to this over here? Is that still just the repair I left? Yeah, okay. Making sure another hole didn't appear. Okay, so let's grab some cobble. Oh, hey, we're here at the ship. Ship turned out pretty good for the most part. I'm pretty happy with it. Liking it. Oh, look, we have a grown-up villager down here. Check that out. Ooh, we're probably going to need to take some of these boxes with us, but I can come back for them in a minute, in a little bit. Let's see here. Let's just grab some of... There we go. Wow. It's amazing how quickly you go through cobblestone. This was full at one point. But then again, I did use a lot of cobble here. So that's exactly. Okay, so remember, I like to use cobble to outline the foundations of my home. So let's come over here and let's outline a foundation for this, okay? So we're going to keep it like right here, okay? The total foundation is going to be this. Let's go this way. We're going to go ahead and so like I said, it's going to be a fairly big house, a fairly big place. Now, haciendas, we're going to go, well, we're going to go mainly square with this one to begin with. Okay, just because it's going to be, it'll make it a little bit easier. We can definitely adjust as we go to build the rooms, but we're going to do a very simple kind of hacienda. Okay, that's going to have a nice center, what would you call that? Plaza or patio? Yes. So we're going to have a nice center patio on our hacienda. It's going to look pretty nice when it's all said and done. And it'll be something different for this area of the of our server, or should we say of the town here. Okay, like I said, I want these all to be like single family homes, and if you look at the square footage right now, it is definitely pretty large here. So not a problem. I think it's going to work out really, really well. Now, what we have to do is we need to go ahead and do some clearing. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get after that. Let's get rid of these birch trees. We can use these for something later on, for sure. Always have room for birch. I do like the blonde woods. I just, really enjoy the white or the non-stained looking woods. It's always been a thing of mine. And so this is kind of like having natural wood. So like any good construction site, first you have to clear off any brush or trees that isn't part of what you're looking for. And these brush and trees, we're not planning on saving any of them. One of the things I want to try making some custom trees, because I've never really tried making a custom tree, and I'm kind of like want to try. Well, actually, let me take that back. I did make some custom. Ooh, it's dark. Let's find the bed. Bed. There you are. Okay. Is I did make some custom palm trees back in season 1. So I can't say I've never made some custom trees before, because I have. I just forgot about them. Okay. But there we go. So it's starting to look good. Now what we need to do is we need to go terraform this some. So let's go ahead and let's take out this center section right here. And we'll start there. And that's going to give us something to work with. Woo-hoo. Wow, Sufficiency 4 with dirt just works great. Works fantastic, okay? Uh-oh, we've got somebody we don't want around at our sites. I'll just have to keep an eye on him. My shulkers are a mess. I need to get all my shulkers cleaned up. This is getting to be kind of ridiculous. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of some of these things I picked up while we were over there messing around. Don't really need that in my inventory. And there's lots of heads up here too. Ooh, that's diamond sand. Oh, this is from our head competition. Can't lose this stuff. Okay. Alrighty, so this is looking good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take it down one more level, and we're going to reset our foundation. Now I don't plan on making any type of basement in here. But I want to bring this down to ground level. I kind of like where, as far as leveling goes, I kind of like where we have the road leveling for the most part right here. So I want to bring the foundation of our hacienda down to that. So let's go ahead and do that next. And right in there like that. Boom, boom, boom. And before you know it, we've got a whole bunch of dirt dug out. Not a problem. So I'm going to come back around here a second. And we will go ahead and finish filling this stuff in like so. Very nice. It's always fun when things start working out the way you're planning them. Very good. Okay. Now, Very cool. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to relay this down at the ground level because that's where I want the actual foundation to be. So I'm going to go around here really quick. We're going to pull all this cobblestone out right here, and we're going to lay it down at the new foundation level. And that's going to be good. Still trying to think of the accent color. And, you know, we're probably going to have to stop and take a break and look at what options we have. You know, let's go ahead and, whoa. Let me go ahead and dump off some of this stuff. I need to just open up a chest for this stuff. Okay, there we go. Let me go ahead and get all our cobble picked up. There we go. Cobble, cobble, cobble. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and lay our foundation around like this. Very good. So let's go ahead and get this all planted down. Whoa! Got a little bit over excited about that. Nope, I think we need to go this way. Yes, that's where we want to be. Here we go. Straight back like this. Let's take that down. Nice. And we're almost there. Can we make it all the way? No, we need 2 more pieces. We'll pick that up. Let's pick up the rest of this stuff too while we're here. I hate to leave things, building blocks to waste. I'd rather pick them up. Okay, there we go. And just like that, we've almost got a full run on this. There's some of that. Let's put some of that back up in there. Grab the rest of that. Boom. Okay, there we go. Very nice. I think this is going to work out really well, okay? Let's get rid of that. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay, so let's see here. How do we want to do this? Now, what we're going to do with the logs here is we're going to use those as roof accents. We're not going to, like, I have a habit of my builds, if you haven't noticed. I love to use wood for corner supports. I think I really like the way it looks. I like the contrast it gives, but I don't think that's what we're going to do here, okay? I think what we want to do for our corner supports, we want to have some sort of contrast, okay? So, for instance, we don't really want this cobbly texture for the walls or anything like that. I want more of a smooth brick-like look, so we're going to use a lot of the smooth. But I think what that's going to allow us to do is then take our cut sand, not our cut sands. Okay, we're going to use our cut sandstone for our corners and probably a lot for the foundation look of the whole house. And we're going to play around with it until we get something that we're really happy with. But then for the corner pillars, I want to go ahead and use the carved sandstone. Okay, we're going to use those to help build our pillars. So I'm not sure if we're going to do it all straight up or maybe have them, you know, interlace a little bit like that. But we're going to experiment and see what we like, what we really like about it. So for instance, let's go ahead and take this and let's turn this all to cut sandstone. And let's go ahead and grab some more sandstone. Sandstone, this works for me, okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and go more cut, more cut sandstone, because we're going to use a lot of cut sandstone. But let's take one and let's make them chiseled sandstone, okay? So now what we want to do is we're going to have here, and it's just a thought, okay? These are going to be our inside walls right here. And then what we're going to have here is we're going to have something like this, okay? Or maybe just, actually, let's change that. Okay, so here's my chiseled sandstone. Okay, and then this sandstone will be like beside it, right? Okay, so then, nope, not like that. Now let's see what that looks like. Do I like that? Kind of creepy. I think, you know what? I think it would work better if we didn't have it on the bottom. Okay, but didn't have it every... Oh, that's not what I want to do. Let's put it at the top. Okay. Like have this in corners. Well, I think that could look really good. Hmm. Two, three. Maybe not there. Or there. Right? Okay, scaffolding, come to my rescue here. Chiseled, no. No, try it again. There we go, okay. Let's see how that looks. See, I like it at the top, I like it at the bottom. Then if we had maybe some pillar things, like maybe some steps. Like this. Cut sandstone won't give me slabs. Let's go with regular sandstone for some stairs. And then we can take the stairs and we do something like this, like that. Kind of like that. Looks pretty nice. I think it's definitely does something we can work with. And then on the roof have something. Oh yeah, I think that's going to work. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to decide how this is going to actually work. Right? And then we want to go 1, 2, 3, 1, like that. And then boom, boom, and boom. Because I don't think I want those going all the way across, but I do like them kind of at the ends like that. Let's find our bed and sleep before we got a mob spawning in the area and start pathfinding their way over to waking me up at the wrong time around all my shulkers. Very good. Okay. Alrighty, so everybody who's hanging out and checking out the stream, thank you so much. I'm having a great time. Hopefully you are too. Doing some building here in Minecraft. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this here and let's bring this out over this way. Whoops. Now, let's see here. If we were going to make an entrance to this place, okay, let's see here. I kind of want the entrance to be almost center, and I think we can do it like right here, so we can have this really great center. Let's count up our blocks. Yeah, I usually do this. Okay, so starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Oh no. Okay, but I think that's going to work out fine. There's our entrance right there. Okay. I think that's right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. And what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and follow that same thing going on, right? Okay. I'm yeah. Okay. You guys are starting to follow along. Get it right? 1, 2, 1, okay, 2, 3, 3, and then what we'll do is we'll boom and boom. Okay, it's starting to get there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do some different accents with it to help, you know, not be one color all the way around, and that's one of the reasons why we're going to be looking for an accent color to add into what we're doing. But so far, so good. I think we at least have a foundation for us to go along with it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead and get this foundation done. Okay, and then let's take another look at it and see where we're at. Very good. And of course, some rotten flesh if you need it. Okay. And boom. Okay. Let's go ahead and take, oh, geez. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and grab our chiseled sandstone. And then 1, 2, 3, up again. Let's go over, and we're going to have to get rid of these leaves here. Might have to just take out those trees. Okay, so then 1, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 again. Very well. Okay, so now we've got all that laid out. Looking pretty good, I think. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Well, we're going to have an entrance, and see, the way haciendas work is you have hallways that take you through different parts of the house. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have an entrance, the hallway to the left and the hallway to the right, and then an entrance into the patio. And then around the patio, we're going to have doors that come in and out, so you can like come out of your room, hang on the patio, go back in your room. We're going to have a dining area with maybe we'll put a large dining room hall in it. Okay, so I think it's going to be really, really nice. Should be a really simple build to add into this. Okay, so let's see here. Where are we at? Ooh, wow, stream is going. I'm starting to lose people. I bet you it's dinner time for some, so I hope whatever you're having for dinner, you're enjoying it. I'm not sure what we're having yet. Usually Friday night is pizza night at my house, so I could expect that without going too far out of limb. So let's go ahead and place some of these corners. And let's continue to work on this. Like that, like that, like that. And let's go ahead and get this corner. In fact, we're going to chop those trees down and get them out of the way. Like, what happened to that one there? Creeper hole. I didn't do that. Huh. At least I don't think I did. Okay. Very cool. Do I got any dirt on me? No, but I do got plenty of dirt. And I don't like floating trees. So let's just get this one out of the way too. Very cool. Okay, let's go ahead and put some of these things up, and then let's see where we're at. Let's go ahead and fill in that creeper hole while I'm thinking about it. That way we should all be good to go with this as well. Creeper holes. Very good. Creeper hole is successfully filled up. Okay, I'm going to put all this away here for the time being because some decisions need to be made, and unfortunately what we're going to need is we're going to need the terracotta. So we're going to grab some terracotta, and we got to go make some choices about our terracotta. Let's see here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Put my emeralds up. There we go. All those are there in place. Did I leave my bucket in there? I might have. It looks like a place where I would have left my bucket. Okay, let's go ahead and put the Let's put the emeralds away. Nice. And what we're going to do here is I've got regular terracotta, and we are going to go ahead and we are going to experiment and look at some terracotta. Which I'm, I probably need at least 2 stacks of terracotta to do what I'm about to do. So let's go do it. So what we got to do is we got to figure out what our accent color is going to be, what our flooring is going to be. So we're going to spend some time doing that because I don't think I've really ever done a whole lot of that with terracotta. This is going to be a new experience for me. So we've got several different colors in Minecraft we can use, but we want to take a look at all of them and see which ones might give us the look we're looking for with the right accent color. Because not all the terracotta, or should I say the glazed terracotta designs are well, not all of them, I think, necessarily are the best looking of things. So we're going to need our dye box, which is there it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's put our dye box up here just for right now. Okay, so we should have all our dyes in here. I don't think I've run out of any. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to go down and we'll just start with red. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and I think to dye terracotta you got to do at least 8. Okay, which is fine. So now we've got some red terracotta, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and cook that stuff up. Then we're going to go from red to orange. Okay, and we're going to do some orange terracotta. And we're going to cook that stuff up. Boom. Now, yeah, orange terracotta. Okay. Now this might take a moment. So let's see here. Yellow. We want to do some yellow terracotta. Okay. So let's go ahead and do some yellow terracotta. Now, do I probably have some of this stuff sitting somewhere? Maybe. I couldn't tell you because I've been trying to be really good about keeping up with all my different terracottas and only making it as I need it. Okay. Now, you'll notice we're starting to get some wild looking stuff here. So what we want to do is we're going to take a look at all these different terracottas, and we're going to keep them stored together. That way we have a look. Ooh, look at that yellow. Okay, so after yellow, after yellow, so if we follow the colors, let's go with a lime green terracotta. Okay, so there we go, lime green. Ooh, new recipes. Fantastic. Okay, and then let's go for some just regular green terracotta. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Should be back here in a second. Okay, then after that, let's go cyan. Some cyan terracotta. I really like the way the cyan terracotta looks. It all looks grayish though, so it's kind of interesting. Okay, now after cyan, if we stay in the color world, we'll start with blue. So we'll do some blue terracotta, all right? I don't want to make a stack of it, so I'm going to be careful. I only want to make a stack of it if that's the... Got away. Should be back here in just a moment. Here it comes. Boom. Like that. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and make some. Okay, we just got blue. Now we want some light blue. Light blue. And boom, like that. Okay, so now can we do the other ones? Let's try, okay? So let's start with some magenta. Then we'll want some pink. Then we'll want some purple. And is there gray and light gray? Let's try it. Gray. I don't know if there's white, but we're going to try white. We're going to try black. And then we'll also try some gray. Let's see here. Some straight up gray. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's try this. Oh, I should have done this the first time. Can we get white? Good, we can get white. Can we get the magenta? Yeah, magenta, purple, pink. Can we get light gray? We can. Can we get regular gray? We can. Can we get El Blacko? We can. And I think those are all the terracottas. Wow, that was so much quicker. I should have done it like that. Oh my goodness. Some days. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff loaded up in here. And I think we're good to go. Yep, and let's see if it smelts the regular terracotta. Go for it. Okay. Wow, look at all the magical colors we're getting in here. So, I'm pretty excited. We're going to take all of these out in just a minute, and we're going to go experiment and see how this stuff looks over with the other blocks. Because I think what we want to do is we might even use a couple of these. We might even use several of these as flooring elements. Might even use a few of them as wall elements, because this could turn out pretty nice. Just kind of depends on what we got here. I've never really explored the terracotta all that much, but yeah, there's some cool. The gray, that looks really nice. Light gray, very cool. I mean, I've looked at them, but I haven't really just jumped on board with them, if you know what I mean. So this is going to be a new experience for me. So let me go ahead and throw that out. Let's put this up. Okay. And of course my inventory is kind of a mess right now. I'm going to need at least 16 spots. I'm going to just go ahead and put this iron in here. So we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't need this at all. Okay, so it looks like regular terracotta does not cook. So we're not going to get a use for regular terracotta, since we didn't dye it. Okay. That's fine with me. Okay. Absolutely. So regular terracotta is not going to be all right. We'll put some obsidian here in case you ever need it. Don't really need those. We'll put this over here. Put this over here. We'll toss this out because I don't care. Okay. How much room do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That might be enough. Let's go see. Okay, I think we have all of our different terracottas. And one more, and I think we will just go ahead and... There might be a day where I need that from there. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and find the bed. And get rid of the darkness before we continue on. Awesome. Okay, guys, so we are coming close to the end of stream. Hopefully everybody's been having fun. I've been having a good time. Sometimes you just gotta try new things, and that's what I'm doing today. I want to try some new things. I want to try using some materials I've never really used before, and terracotta being one of them. I'm kind of excited to give it a try because I want these to kind of add a personality to the build, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean, okay? And so we're going to look at these, and we're going to try to come up with what is going to be a good scenario. So let's go ahead and let's see here. kind of cool. Now you can rotate these different ways to get different looks. It just takes you a little bit to do it, right? So I think that's pretty cool. Those are pretty nice. The red's kind of cool. A little bit more red than I was expecting. Let's go ahead and try a few more. So what I want to do is I want to get some of these visible so that we have some choices that we can make, right? That's cool. I don't think I've ever really looked really closely at the pink. Now a lot of these I have seen other builders use. That looks very very technical. Of course, there is, I guess if you ever watch KimiseCraft, there is some Vex magic. There's some Vex magic. That's a favorite of theirs, or should we say for the last season. I haven't heard much about the Vex this season, so maybe it seems like they've decided to retire that shtick, which is fine. Okay. This is very nice. This is very nice. I like that. This is cool. This is the one with the creeper face in it. Very cool. Okay. This is also one I've seen used a lot. And again, when you rotate, you get different patterns out of them too. So, I mean, I haven't done any of that yet with these. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the last few. Let's see here. Oh, there's the arrow one. I don't think that's what we're looking for at all. Okay. I don't think that's there. The green I think the green's very usable. Okay. And let's see here. We got the lime green and the yellow as the last two. Let's put the yellow here for contrast. I think the yellow is definitely usable. And the lime green, I think that's usable too. Okay, so which one or two are going to be the way we go? This is a tough decision. I'm not sure where it's going to go. So, I kind of like the orange in that. The red's nice. Okay. So you can get different patterns just by where you're standing when you place them. So for instance, you know, you get a pattern like that. And when you use them like this, they actually look a whole lot different when you're trying to get patterns out of them. There we go. And so, no, not like that, but no. Sometimes they're challenging to get the pattern you want. There we go. Okay. Very good. See, that's kind of cool. So depending on how you can orient them, you can get lots of different patterns out of them. And I think that's one of the cool things about the terracotta is you can do different things like that. I mean, I could see this as kind of like a floor center in the middle of a room. That could work really well. And I think that's one of the ways I want to use them primarily. In fact, let's do this. Let's do this just so we have an idea. Let's just go ahead and put these down in front of the ones. Nope, not like that. This is challenging. I understand why the KimiseCraft guys actually came up with a stick for them to use to place these things. There we go. So there we go. That's a way we could do that. Maybe the yellow. Kind of looks like a crazed bunny rabbit. That looks pretty cool. That's a neat design. Okay. There we go. I kind of like this circular design. This is pretty cool. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, some of this is tough.
Then we like maybe do this one the same way. There we go. That's very I could almost see that in a very technical build, kind of like a Empire build. So cool. I'm not going to mess with those, but if we go ahead and place them, you know, like maybe like this. Yeah, I think that's working. Very cool. That's neat. That's kind of neat. The creeper. I mean, would I use the creeper in there? I don't think I would. Let's try the blue, I think. Just to kind of get a look. See, that's cool. I could deal with something like that. That just seems very futuristic to me. This one, though, let's see. Let's check this one out. I like that. That's cool. That's something we could probably use. Whoa! And guys, I guess with that, let me hop back. And I forgot we have a server reset at 5. I often don't. Well, I'm sorry. I had to push back to 6 because it kept doing this to me at 5. I apologize for that. Let's hop back in. And you know what? It is 6 o'clock. And I've got some plans with the family tonight. So first off, I just want to thank everybody who's been supporting KimiseCraft over this last year and the channel. Thanks a lot for checking out the stream. And if you're checking my Wizard 101 stream out, I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. For everybody, this is Kimise. I want to say thanks again for checking out the stream, for watching everything. I hope everybody has a good night and everybody has a great day. Stay safe. Stay where you're supposed to be. And we'll all come out of this quicker than you know. Have a great evening. This is Kim. Bye-bye.